Hello students, last day we have learned from profit and loss, we have learned up to sum number 3, okay. So today let us see some other sums as well. So from exercise 10a. So let us start with sum number 5. So let us look at the question. It says that Robin purchased an old car for 73500. So cost of car is how much? Rupees 73500. Then it says he spent rupees 10,300 on repairs. So money spent on repairs. So how much money has been spent? 10,300. So this much money has been spent on repairs. Okay. And he paid rupees 2,600 for its insurance. So now we can write money spent on insurance. Rupees 2,600. Okay. So this much amount he has already spent on the car. Okay. Now next it says, then he sold it to a mechanic for 84,240. So that will be his selling price, isn't it? So selling price is rupees 84,240. So now see what is his cost price. If we are trying to calculate his profit or loss, it has been asked that what was his percentage gain or loss. So we do not know whether it is a gain or it is a loss. Okay. So if you want to calculate the profit or loss, then what we will do? We will simply calculate how much money he has spent on the car. So that will be his total cost price. Okay. That will now considered as his cost price. But see, he has bought the car on this amount. But no, we have to add this as well because he has spent these amounts on his car. So we can write total, okay, we will not write total, we will write CP. So now we will calculate the cost price. So cost price will be how much? Rupees. So 73500. Then this amount will add up. So 10,300 plus 2,600. So all of these terms will add up. Okay. So that means 73,000 plus 10,000 gives us 83,000. Now 83,500 plus 300 is 83,800. Along with that we have 2,600. So that means how much? 8 plus 6, 14. Carry 1, then 6 and then 8. So his total money he has spent is how much? 86400. So that becomes his cost price now. So what has he done? He has done a loss, okay, because he had sold at 84,000 something and his cost price was 86,400. So he has done a loss. So we have to calculate the gain or loss percentage, okay. So now loss percentage is how much? Loss by CP with multiplied with 100. So loss is how much? Loss is cost price minus selling price. So cost price we have 86400 and selling price we have 84,240. This whole thing will be calculated on the cost price, that is 86400 into 100. So now we put a bracket here. This calculation we have to do first. So 86,400 minus 84,240. So this gives us 6, 1. So 2,160. So 2160 out of 86400 into 100. Okay. So now there are 2 zeros here and 2 zeros here. So we can easily cancel them. So what are we left with? We are left with 864. So 8 plus 6 gives us 14. 14 plus 4 is 18. So that means we can divide this number with 3 and 9. Here we have 216. plus 1 plus 6 also gives us 9. So we can divide both of them with 9. So with 9, if I do the first one, that gives us 2 9 18, then 3 36, 4 9 36, 9 0 0. And this one we can write 9 9 81, 54, 9 6 54. So this time we are having 96 and 240. So we can cancel both of them with 4. So 4 6 24, 4 0 0, 4 2 8, 4 4 16. Again 60 and 24, so we can again cancel with 4. 4 1 4, 4 5 20, and 4 6 24. This time we can cancel 15 and 6 with 3. So 3 5 15, 3 2 6. So we are getting 5 by 2. Okay. So that means 5 by 2. If we convert it into mixed fraction, this becomes 2 2 4 carry 1. So 2 whole 1 by 2%. So loss percentage is 2 whole 1 by 2%. So that will be the answer. So now let us move on to the next sum. So next we have sum number 7. So sum number 7, it says coffee costing rupees 250 per kg was mixed with chicory costing rupees 45 per kg in the ratio 5:2. So what is the ratio? The ratio of coffee and chicory is 5:2. Okay. So for a certain blend, okay. So if a mixture was sold at 230 per kg, so the next thing we have is the selling price is rupees 230 per kg. Okay. So what is his gain percent in the whole transaction? Sorry, it says find the gain or loss percent. Okay. So now we can say let 5 kg of coffee be mixed with 2 kg of chicory by, because the ratio is given as 5:2. So we can write let 5 kg of coffee be mixed with 2 kg of chicory. So what is the total cost price of the mixture? So cost price of mixture becomes how much? So we have to calculate the cost price of 5 kg of coffee. So 5 kg of coffee means 5 multiplied with the cost price of coffee. So the cost price of coffee is given as 250 per kg. So per kg cost is rupees 250. Okay. Then next we have to add 2 kg of the next item. So the next item cost is rupees 75 per kg. So we multiply this with rupees 75. So this becomes our total cost price. Okay. So we can say 5, if we multiply, then 5 5 25, carry 2, 5 2 10, 11 12. So 1250 plus, so this whole thing is in rupees. So rupees 1250 plus 150. So that sums up to be 1400. So this is our total cost price, right? Now we have got that selling price of the mixture is how much? 230 per kg. So if this is 5 kg and this is 2 kg, then what is the total kg? What is the total mixture? Total mixture we have 7 kg, right? So selling price becomes how much? 7 multiplied with 230. The whole thing in rupees. So that gives us 1610. Okay. So 1610 is the selling price and cost price is 1400. So it is very clear to us that he has done a profit or he has gained in the whole transaction, right? So we can write that We have to find out the gain percent now. So profit percent is how much? Profit is selling price minus cost price by cost price into 100. So selling price is 1610 minus 1400 by 1400 into 100. So if we subtract, so that gives us 210 by 1400 into 100. So 2 zeros and 2 zeros cancel. Then with 7 we can cancel both of them. 7 2 14, 7 3 21, 7 0 0. Then again with 2 we can cancel it and it becomes 15. So profit percent is how much? It is 15%. So that is our sum number 7. So now let us move on to the next sum. So next sum we have, let us do sum number 9. So it says that the cost price of 12 candles is equals to the selling price of 15 candles, right? So we can write CP of 12 candles is how much? Let us consider it at rupees X. Okay. So now we can write, therefore, always remember, whenever you are trying to compare the cost price and selling price, you have to bring both of them in one. So you have to find out the cost price of one candle and the selling price of one candle. Only then you can understand whether it is a gain or it is a loss, right? So we can do this. We have to find out CP of one candle. It is how much? Rupees X by 12. Unitary method. Now we have selling price of 15 candles. It is also rupees X because the cost price of 12 candles is equals to the selling price of 15 candles. So that is also rupees X. So therefore selling price of one candle is how much? Rupees X by 15. So this is our CP and this is our SP. So any number if you divide with 12 and 15, so obviously the number which you are dividing with 12 will give you the less result and the one with 15 gives us the greater result, right? So you can easily say that X by 12 and X by 15, if we compare these numbers, so we can say that the SP is smaller, right? So in this case we can say SP is less than CP. So what has happened? He has done a loss. Okay. So it says that find the loss percent. So it is already given that he has done a loss. So you have to find out the loss percentage. Okay. So loss percentage is how much? Loss is how much? CP minus SP by CP into 100. So CP is how much? CP is X by 12, SP is X by 15 and CP is given as X by 12 again into 100. So if you simplify this, so you will get loss percent implies that loss percent equals to, you have to find out the LCM of 12 and 15. So 3 4 12, 3 5 15. So LCM will be 3 into 4 into 5. So 3 4 12, 12 5 60. So 60 is our LCM, right? So if we do the LCM, it becomes 60. So 12 5 60. So 5 into x is 5x and 15 4 is 60. So 4x. So 5x minus 4x by x by 12 into 100. Now 5x minus 4x gives us x, right? So x by 60. Now this is divided by, so we can write multiplied with 12 by x. We can just reverse it because it was division. So So while multiplication you have to reverse the order. So 12 becomes in the numerator and x comes in the denominator into 100. So x and x cancels. This becomes 12, 560, and with 5 we have 5, 2, 10, 500. So our loss percent is 20%. So that is all for today, students.